Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my living room redo. I am so excited for this video. This is something that I have been wanting to do for quite a while. You've probably heard me mention it in like cleaning videos and stuff. I have been wanting to repaint for a long time. I think it was about 5 years ago that I painted my living room, dining room, hallway area. No, not the hallway, that was before. I'm the kind of person who likes to repaint often just because, first of all, I have a small house with a lot of activity, so walls get dirty, you know, and scuffed and stuff like that, so I like to repaint often, plus my taste changes. It's time to repaint again because I will show you there's some areas that really need to be touched up, and I don't have any extra paint, any gray paint, so I have to repaint the whole thing. But enough about that. I'm going to take you around. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing. This is not a remodel. This is not a big fancy expensive makeover. I'm just going to be doing a few things, adding a few touches that I think are going to freshen up the room, and I'm really excited about it, and I hope that you guys are too. I hope that you enjoy this little living room redo. After this video goes up, I will also then be doing a fall clean and decorate, which I'm so excited for. I thought about doing it now, but I really want to get this living room done before I put all my fall stuff up because I don't want to take it down and put it back up. No thank you. I have my painting clothes on right now. Marion is currently gone. He is at the chiropractor. So I was gonna have him help me with the first part, but I'm gonna have to do that at a different time, but I'll show you what it is. And then I'm gonna start on what I can do without him here, which is most of it. So let's get started because I'm so excited. Okay, here is my living room. This is the gray on the walls. As you can tell, the lighting isn't very good during the day. It sort of like drowns out, the windows drown out the light. But let me see if I can move away from those windows. Okay, so this wall right here is my gallery wall, but I'm going to be doing something a little, I'm still going to have a gallery wall, but it is going to be a little different because I am going to be putting something on this wall, which that's what Marion has to help me with. I'm also going to be probably painting this entire table white. I painted the bottom white and we put the white, we put the boards on and I stained them at a few years ago actually, but I might paint the whole thing white. I'm not positive yet. I'm also going to paint my trim on the bottom, the molding at the bottom, because it is in desperate need of it. So over here in my dining room, I will also be painting the same color, except I won't be painting this palette wall. And then over here as well, it's just going to be above my desk. If you haven't seen my desk redo, it's a mess right now because everything's kind of a mess. I've got stuff everywhere, but I will link that video down below. So this is the paint that I got at Lowe's. I got 2 gallons of it. It's just the Valspar eggshell interior paint and primer, and it's the color crisp blue. So I definitely wanted a lighter color in here. I think that's going to brighten up the room, so hopefully 2 cans is good. I'm going to do my living room, this one wall in the dining room, and then I'm also going to be doing my hallway, which, let me turn the light on for you, is this green color that we painted. All this is going to get a fresh coat, and then like I said, all of the trim is going to be painted white. Alright, so step number 1 is to get everything off my walls. Okay, I had to show you this. I was just like putting things on the table, and I put this picture that we had on the wall, and this is an old screen that I got for $1 at Restore, and look at how pretty that looks on top of that. Oh my gosh, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to hang it on the wall like that. I'm going to go ahead and leave this wall. I painted this faux barnwood to make it look like a fireplace kind of, and I'm going to go ahead and leave that white, but I'll be painting on the sides of it. Okay, so when Marion gets back, I'm going to have him take these out. This outer wall is like cement. It's really hard to put stuff in and take it out of. So I'm gonna have him unscrew those, and then we're gonna patch the holes, and I'll let those dry. So the next thing I'm gonna do is just take a broom and sweep off any dust that is on any of the walls so that the paint will go on fresh. So I know I'm shadowy because the window, but see, this is some of the spots where I was talking about really needed to be fixed. We had I think we actually had my shoe bench right here, and it tore the wall up, and then Jackson has scuffed these all up with his hoverboards. Okay, so before I get started painting, I just want to tell you, I painted, like I said, so many times that I don't tape my walls when I paint. I am not worried about getting it down on the baseboards too much because I'm going to paint those anyways, and I never tape the top. I just, so a lot of people ask, why don't you tape? Why don't you use painter's tape? It's just an extra step that doesn't really need, it's not really necessary. I just have done it so many times. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this wall, and I'm probably not gonna videotape the whole thing because, you know, you've seen people paint before, you know how to paint, right? So I'll just speed it up. Okay, so now I have gotten everything done except the wall behind me. So this is what it looks like, and I actually really like it. It's definitely different. It's more of a blue gray than the regular gray, but I was ready for a change. You can see I stopped right there because Marion's gonna fix this wall for me. He did take those hooks down up there, and I went and got some spackle. We were out of it, so I'm gonna fix those after I do all the trims. So I'm just going to be using this Glidden paint that I've had forever. I just keep like a gallon of white paint at home, and then I touch up a lot of stuff because most of my stuff is painted white. Like for instance down there where Jackson has hit it with his hoverboard. Okay, so now that the walls are painted, the trim is painted, everything is done, I've touched up some of the furniture with white paint. I decided not to do the coffee table top, not just yet. I might eventually, but I'm gonna just keep it brown for now. I can't quite commit to doing that, but I probably will eventually. But the next step is to do this wall behind me. So from the two windows, this is my gallery wall, and I want to kind of like set this wall apart from the rest. So I went to Lowe's and I picked up these 1x2 by 8 foot pieces of wood. I got 7 of them. So I'm gonna have Marion, he's gonna have to cut them a little bit to fit over the crown molding at the top and the baseboard at the bottom. So we're gonna have to trim a couple inches off of each one, and then we're gonna screw these onto the wall evenly spaced across, and it will just sort of define this wall. So after we screw them on, then I will just paint over the wall and these, and it'll just blend together. So hopefully. All right, so it is the next day, or the next evening actually, and we are working now on this wall behind me. So that is one of the pieces of wood. We are cutting these down. We measured from top to bottom. Marion had to cut off a few inches of each piece, and I marked along this wall where I wanted them to go. I have 7 of them, so I marked, it was about every 15 inches apart, all the way from that side to that side. So we're going to screw these into the wall, and then this wall will be ready to paint. All right, 1 down, 6 to go. I think it's gonna be really pretty. Okay, so here is everything painted, and I'm gonna let it sit overnight just to make sure everything is dry before I put anything back up on the walls. Okay, so I went to IKEA for the first time this past summer, and I picked up these shelf brackets when I was there, but I'm not going to use them for shelf brackets. When I got them, I actually had something different in mind. So I am going to stain these right now. I've already started staining this one, and it's looking really good. And then after I stain them, I am going to have my husband cut this extra piece right here off so that this will fit flush against the wall. And then I'll show you where these are going to go, and hopefully they will look really cute. I am just using this Minwax Red Oak color because it's just what I had on hand, and I'm going to continue staining these and then let them dry, and then we can put these up. So now Marion is just drilling these into this doorway. It's an extra wide doorway, so I thought this would be really pretty here. And I really do love the way they turned out. They're exactly what I thought, and he was just showing you that they're pretty sturdy. They won't fall down. Okay, so it is another day. You can see it's daylight again, and I finished painting all of this last night, and I really love it. I am wishing I did this on the whole entire wall because I love it so much, but I don't want it to be overdone. But I definitely think there's going to be some other walls in my house that I do like this because I think it's beautiful. I think it looks very farmhouse. And over here on my table is all my home decor, and this is obviously just like my everyday decor. This is not fall or anything in specific. So I'm going to go ahead and put all these things back on the walls because I will be decorating for fall, but that will not be stuff on the walls. You know, this is just my regular decor. So that is what I'm going to finish up now. Over here in the hallway, I'm hanging my mixed tiles. In case you missed my mixed tiles review, I will link that video down below, but I ordered these from a company called Mixed Tiles, and they're super easy, and it was really amazing for times like this because I can remove them from the wall and then just move them, put them in another place, and it doesn't do anything to the wall. You don't need anything to hang it up. It has a sticky strip across the back, and they are amazing. So make sure to check that video out, linked below if you have not seen it already. I also wanted to show you these. I got this at Hobby Lobby a while back. It says wall lettering, and I got it because it has the welcome sign that you put on your front door. And then it also came with this one that said see you later that you put on the inside. So like when people are leaving, it says see you later. And I wasn't sure if I was going to use it, but it is really cute, and I'm actually really glad I did. You just pull the letters off of the backing, and then it comes with a little tool, and you just rub it on and then carefully pull that off. And if you decide you want to take it down later, you just use a blow dryer and it will come right off. And then I just took the wreath I had on my front door on the outside and I put it on the inside because I'm going to put a fall wreath up soon. And then I did buy a new rug. I got this one at Ollie's for very inexpensively, and it is a little bit longer than the one that I currently have. I'm probably going to give this one to Jackson, but I'm not sure. This one I never really liked because the pile just gets really squished down when people walk on it like one time, and it doesn't look good. So I was in the market for another one, and I found one that was a perfect size, perfect color. It's nice and plush, and it doesn't look squished down when people walk on it. So I'm just sweeping up, and now I'm laying the rug down, and I really, really love this. Everyone loves this rug. It's so much better than what we had before. And of course, I'm struggling here, struggling to get my recliner onto it, but I managed, and I love it. My recliner doesn't slide around now on the hardwood. So here are some before and after pictures. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I love how it turned out. It definitely, to me, looks more farmhouse, which is a style that I love. I know everyone loves farmhouse. Not everyone, but it's definitely very popular right now, but it is definitely my style. I just think it looks cozy and warm, and this bright blue on the walls, blue gray, it just makes it look so much bigger. I don't know. I'm really surprised at how much bigger and brighter it looks. So I hope you will give this video a thumbs up. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you liked coming along with me and seeing the transformation. It's always so fun to see before and after, and I just love doing projects like this because there's nothing like a change. I am the kind of person that needs to change things up often, especially where paint is concerned. I think paint is the cheapest way to make over a room and have a totally different look, and it's super easy, and you know, in a day you can have it done. So I hope that you guys got some motivation and maybe some encouragement to do something around your own house, and I appreciate you so much for watching, and make sure to leave me a comment if you liked it down below. What was your favorite part? I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.